Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy F. Kenneth, and I want to address an issue real quick about art and artists. There's there's a thing going around that art is quote unquote too expensive. Can art be expensive? Yes. Okay, but here's the thing: artists like myself, artists like Susan Spitfire Lively, artists like Miss Thea Winston. We're the little people. We're trying to make a name for ourselves. We're trying to do this full time to earn a living. And we're in that sense we're entrepreneurs. And we're just like any other small business, we have overhead. We have out of pocket expenses and so forth. So I'm trying to be nice about this because I'm like so sick of hearing people say, "Oh, well, your prices are too high." No, my prices are not too high. You're too cheap. So let's just throw that out there right now. Art is buying art for myself or artists like myself. They used to have a term called starving artists, or not. I prefer aspiring artists. But buying art from from us, it's an investment. Okay, and and I hate to see so many other talented artists, you know, slash their prices, cut their prices, and dramatically undersell themselves because they're afraid to put the actual price that their art is worth. They're afraid to stick that price tag on there because they're afraid that no one's going to buy it because they're the first thing out their mouth is going to be, oh, it's too high, it's too much. No, let me explain something. Art, um, the way 9 out of 10 artists, and this includes professional artists, the way art is priced is primarily by the square inch. So you take the length and the width of of a of a painting, you multiply that. The answer you get from that, you multiply that times whatever you want to charge per square inch. So, example, right now, my 8 by 10s, um, I can tell you they're about $52. That's probably the cheapest thing you're going to find from me. And FYI, I don't paint 8 by 10s anymore. That's just too small for me. Um, but an 8 by 10, so you take 8 times 10, that's that's 80. Okay. My current rate is 65 cents a square inch. So that 80 times 65 cents a square inch, that comes out to $52. That's about to go up, by the way. Um, when I was researching how to price my art, I did so much research on this. Went to so many websites, watched so many YouTube videos from professional artists that give workshops. And let me tell you, the standard, regardless of the skill level of an artist, if you're a first time artist and you can't do nothing but draw a stick figure, you're not supposed to charge no less than $2 a square inch. My paintings right now, 65 cents a square inch for 8 by 10 or smaller, 75 cents a square inch for 9 by 12 or larger. And again, those are about to go up in about a week. The 8 by 10s are about to go to 75 cents a square inch. The and everything bigger is about to go up to $1 a square inch. Okay, because what you guys don't realize and don't see is that when you come to an art show, an art festival, and you see us sitting there at the table with our paintings set up, our displays and so forth, you don't know that we had to pay a registration fee to be there, first of all. Those tables, a lot of times, those are tables that we bought. That canopy, that 8x8, 10x10 foot canopy tent that we're sitting under, we had to pay for that. Every stand, every easel, every piece of art, every brush, every tube of paint, we had to pay for all that. Every canvas board, we had to pay for all that. So, yes, we have to price our stuff, our work fair, where it's fair for us and fair for you. But if you're one of them people that's saying, oh, well, that's too much, nobody's going to buy it. No, you're too damn cheap. So stop looking at art. Go to Walmart and buy that stuff that you find on the bottom shelf in the home decor aisle. Go buy that. But when you see me at a festival, at an art show, whatnot, every single painting is an original. There is no other copy of it. It's an original. The canvas boards, the canvas boards. A lot of times, my canvas, a single canvas board can cost $15. That's because as I'm growing in my art and my abilities, I'm realizing the difference in the quality of products, and I have to upgrade those products. Look, y'all got me sweating and shit, but I'm like, if you're gonna support us, and by support I mean purchase our art, then do it. Plain and simple. And then there's the other thing about upfront payments. When my prices go up on July 1st, 2019, anything under $200 will require 10% upfront payment. Anything above or over $200 will require 15% upfront. Now here's the thing: if you actually gonna buy a painting from me that costs a couple of $100s, why is it a big deal for you to pay me that 10 or 15% upfront? Why is that an issue if you're about to spend a good 200 or more with me? You shouldn't have had no problem paying that $20 or $30, that $20 or $30 up front. And what that does, one, it lets me know that you're serious. Two, if I have to go out and get a higher quality canvas, then I can do that. I don't have to come out of pocket. And then, what it does for you, you had that much less left to pay. And if it's something that I've already painted, it's a piece that's already painted that you like, then you give me that 10%, that 10, 20%, I'm holding that for you. No one else is going to get that. I'm holding that specifically for you. So, the bottom line, people, we bust our ass to be able to create art. And yes, we do it because we have a passion for it. But we're also trying to make a living. If you walk in an art gallery, you're not going to ask them for a discount. You're going to pay the price that's on there, and if you can't afford it, then you're going to go somewhere else. Well, it's the same thing with us. Stop asking us to cut our prices, because the prices that we're giving you are already cut. Stop asking us to do stuff for free. Stop asking us to undersell ourselves. If you can't afford it, then hey, save up the money, something. I don't know what to tell you, honestly, but I really felt that this had to be addressed. And as you can see throughout this video, I've been pretty amped about it, and that's because I feel some type of way about it, and I know so many other artists feel some type of way about it, but they're not going to tell you like I am. Well, I'm sorry, and if this turns some people off, then hey, you wasn't really for me to begin with anyway. So you just want to sit back and click on the like button and so forth. But when it comes time to talk about payments and so forth and really get down to business, everybody gets quiet. So like I said, if you're going to support artists, and by support I mean patronize, and for those of you that still don't get it, that means buy our work. You know, don't ask us for discounts. Don't ask us to do something for you for free. We didn't buy the paint for free. We didn't get that canvas board for free. We didn't get our paintbrushes for free. We didn't get our easels for free. We didn't get our drawing tables, our work tables for free. You know, so many artists like myself don't even have a spot in their own home where they can just set aside and reserve for their workspace. That's crucial for our artists to have their own workspace, aka studio. Whether that be your basement, your kitchen table, your bedroom, or whatever. That space that we create, that is so crucial for us. And it costs money to even build that up. So when you buy a piece of art like the one behind me, it's a 20 by 16. It's entitled Infinite. It's one of my latest abstracts. That's an investment. You're not going to find that painting anywhere else. You know why? Because there's not another one. That makes it even more valuable. You're not going to find another one that anywhere else. Know why? Because it's the only one. You're not going to find that anywhere else. Guess what? It's the only one. You're not going to find that. Yep, it's the only one. And you're not going to find that anywhere. It's the only one. So, people, plain and simple, I need to cut this short because it's getting a little bit longer than I intended. But you get the point, people. As artists, we go through a lot. We have to do a lot that you do not see. So when you see us at these events, when you see us online trying to sell our work and stuff, if you want to buy it, then buy it. If you say, hey, Ken, I really like this piece, but I only got half of it, half of the payment, I will work with you on that. But don't come and ask me for 50% off. That's not going to fly. So, yeah, people, don't be so quick to say, oh, well, that's too expensive. No, it's not. It's really, truthfully, it's not high enough. It should be higher. By the way, Autumn Lake, 18 by 24 is for sale right now, $432. And no, I'm not dropping it a dime. Holla at me.